Welcome back to Food Prep Friday, where I prep food and ingredients for the upcoming week for my family, just to make life easier, save money, and also get us through to the next shop. This week is actually our grocery week, so we're a little bit skint on quite a few ingredients, so I just want to get through until I actually do the grocery shop, which I don't know when I'm going to do. That means I just need to get quite creative in the kitchen and kind of just be really resourceful with what I've got in terms of what I can make, but I do need to make some lunchbox things, prep for meals, general food prep ingredients. So today I'm doing grated cheese for the week, pizza scrolls because my girls seem to really enjoy anything pizzery in their lunch. Last time we made the pizza pockets. Before that I've done the pizza pinwheels that are pastry, and today I'm going to do pizza scrolls with a dough. I'm going to make brown sugar for my stash of baking supplies. Chocolate muffins. I don't have any abundance of bananas or zucchinis to make, which I normally use to make my chocolate muffins. So it's general old chocolate muffins with barely any chocolate chips. So I'm just going to sprinkle what I've got on top. A few weeks ago I did cookies that I froze, and I'm actually going to bake those while the oven's on because we pretty much don't have any baking in the house apart from some muffins in the freezer that I've been pulling out daily. I'm going to top up on my dish powder. I'm going to make lemonade ice blocks because those are a real hit, and I do have some lemons from my tree that I'm able to use up. I'm going to make some hummus, and I'm going to cut up some carrots to store in the fridge so that I've got like a really quick and healthy snack to just grab out of the fridge whenever I'm hungry. I'm going to top up my pancake jar because that actually was such a hit. Last week I just did it as like a recipe trial and it worked out so well. I was really happy with the taste of the pancakes and how fluffy they were. So I feel like this is going to be a really good thing to have on hand for our breakfast, for dinner, meals, and also on a weekend for breakfast. And then last of all, if I've got time, I'm going to prep wraps for our dinner tonight just to make it a little bit easier and I don't have to do it later on. Let's go! Already I've gotten smarter about food prep. So I found that preparing certain ingredients before baking wasn't really working for me. By the end of the food prep day, I was waiting for things to finish baking. Since I'm making a dough today, I'm going to prep the dough first and get that out of the way. So when that's rising, I can do all my other things. So the next thing I will be baking is muffins. So then I will do that next. So I'm not waiting for ages for things to bake at the end. And then I can do all my other little food prep things in the in-between times. So to start off, we're going to be doing grated cheese, and then I'm going to be doing the dough in the same jug so I don't have to wash it out. Let's do a mix of Tasty and Edam. I love Tasty cheese and I would prefer to eat that over any other cheese, but my kids don't like it. So we're doing a mix. I use this cheese to make any types of pizza. Things like when we do like wraps and stuff, there's always grated cheese on hand, so it's super easy to access if it's just stored in a container in the fridge. Okay, I'm moving straight on to pizza dough prep for the pizza scrolls. I'm going to wash this bowl. I'm going to use my other bowl to make brown sugar, which I've never done before. I'm actually quite low on my brown sugar stash, so it works out perfectly to tie me over until grocery day. But saying that, I don't, like, if this works out, I might not even buy it. I'll just make it. The Thermomix instructions all for 8 ounces of white sugar, which doesn't seem like a lot, so I'll do a conversion on my blog post. And then you just need some molasses, which I had in the cupboard. I love that about myself. So only 1 ounce of molasses. So I might do 2 batches. So there we go. Looks amazing. So good, like how simple something like that can be that you just assume you can't create yourself at home. So you don't even need a Thermomix to do this. You can just mix it in a bowl or in a food processor. Actually, wait, check out the color difference between store-bought and what I've just made. Crazy. So in the same bowl, I'm going to make the chocolate cake recipe I have into muffins. Brown sugar done. Now we're moving on to chocolate cake. Great thing about this recipe is you don't need any butter. It can just get chucked into one bowl, food processor, whatever you want to use. I love that I can literally just pour everything in to weigh it. Let's go. Luscious chocolate cake mixture. Done in like 3 minutes. So addicted to this. It's just like blood orange tea in this cup that I put water in, like cold water, and then I just put it in the fridge and have it cold. It is so good. I like have 1 or 2 of these a day. Anyway, your girl is so tired today. I don't know why, but I am not feeling it, so I'm pretty slow today. I just checked on my pizza dough and it's almost ready to roll out, which is good timing because I've got the oven on for these. Oh, I need to get the chocolate chip cookies out. See, told you I'm tired. I'm just like so behind the game. So grateful for whatever food prep I can do. I've actually been thinking a lot about how much difference this has made to my life and how much more I can improve my food prepping. I just had so many light bulb moments. Like, I think it's the awareness doing this brings that you can like realize that there's so many more ways you can make your life easier. I've just come up with this concept of when I do the grocery shop, I'm going to prep as many meals as I can into freezer bags instead of just freezing the meat straight away. So I sat down this morning and I worked out my next 2 weeks of meals because we do a fortnight's grocery shop, and then I worked out how many of these meals I could pre-prep in some capacity with the meat going into the freezer, and that was like such a light bulb moment for me. So I got barely any chocolate chips, but this is working out. Just makes it seem so much more nicer with chocolate chips on top. And I love the texture, having that soft, cakey pillowiness with the crunch of the chocolate. Of muffins ready to roll. While I've got my baking ingredients still out, I'm gonna top up my pancake jar. So that's all I've got. It's probably 1 batch of pancakes, but I just thought I would top it up. Have a few on the go. Give it a good shake, and that is your pancake mix ready to go. So easy. Was that like 2 minutes? Next up is lemonade ice blocks. These were such a hit. The kids loved them. They're super easy to make. So if you don't have lemons on hand or don't want to make lemonade, you can just use any juice that you have. It's really good for like canned fruit juice. Just gonna give it a taste test. Yes. Muffins are ready. The rest of the lemonade I'll just bottle up to pop in the fridge. Now we're on to the hummus. Is it time for a coffee? Most definitely. I'm gonna get this started. I don't actually use tahini because I don't go through it enough. So I actually use peanut butter and I love it. Tastes so good. On the home stretch now. I've just had to unload a whole lot of photos and charge my battery, which is so frustrating. I'm just gonna peel and cut up these carrots to store in a jar to go in my hummus. My youngest also just loves eating carrot sticks, so it will probably be her and me chomping away on this. Done. So now I'm going to roll out my pizza dough and do my pizza scrolls. My poor dough has been waiting patiently for me. It's been a while. I might cookies done. To wrap up this week's food prep, I have done grated cheese. I've got the pizza scrolls here, the cookies that we roasted from the other week, brown sugar, and we've got the chocolate muffins, lemonade ice blocks which are in the freezer, and then this is the lemonade, carrots and hummus here, and we've topped up the pancake jar and also topped up the dishwasher powder that I've moved into a jar.